right, welcome to Tria Arena, Wildcat fans. We're set for puck drop here as your Wildcats will face off against White Bear Lake in a scrimmage game here. We got Vobel, Fiedler, Umland with Pecor and Thomas. Pecor has it over to Thomas. Thomas will gain the zone, tries to gain the red line, gives it to Vobel. And here's a chance for Fiedler right down Broadway, but that puck gets knocked into the corner where Liam will forecheck. A little bit of body play. It's him and Vobel, and here comes White Bear Lake away with it. Puck comes up through neutral, and they're going to wave that off, and Thomas will have to get it between his own net. He protects away from one kid and then ends up... Yeah, I think that's Razin in the net there. Razin with a good save there as the puck comes out to the middle of the slot, and Razin gloves down a chance, and we'll have a defensive zone face-off 30 seconds into this game. Vobel on the draw. Thomas up to Vobel now. Vobel over to Umland. Umland able to collect that puck. It comes in. Here's Fiedler. Shot. Save. Nice chance there by the Wildcats. Good glove save by the White Bear Lake goalie. Vobel on it in the corner. He'll toss it out front looking for Fiedler. Doesn't quite connect, but good pressure here for the Wildcats. Fiedler put in the far corner. Now gets rung around to the near corner where White Bear has some time and space. This guy will chip it up where Pecor has it. He'll go over to Thomas. Thomas up to Vobel. Vobel circle back to Pecor. At least we're passing the puck around, if nothing else. Pecor will just chip it up and get off the ice. White Bear now in the regroup. They come through. That's an ice, and we'll get a offensive zone face-off here. Minute 21 into the game. Both teams with a decent scoring chance so far. Offensive zone faceoff. It's going to be Hansen, Hittner, and Todd with Joyce and Duth as your defenseman. We're missing, here's Duth. Nice pass D to Joyce. Joyce sends it in deep. Hittner will go forecheck, and Henrik Hansen. Hansen throws it out towards Hittner. Just out of his reach, and here comes back White Bear the other way. Good stick there by Cullen Joyce, and he breaks up that play right before the blue line, which is always nice. Puck comes out, and here goes White Bear. That's offsides. No call. They missed it. And Duth will have to retrieve. He tries to play it around. There's Hittner on it, and it'll come to Cullen Joyce, who supports on the puck side. Joyce, puck staying in the our end where he'll regroup with a little bit of time and space. Up to Hittner, just misses his stick, and that'll go for an ice. Razin, your goalie to start this one. Eagan Wildcats, as I was about to say, are short Andrew Ross today, suffering an injury in gym class. So down to 12 skaters. And so it'll be Vobel out there now with Chad Johnson and Drew Karsnia. That's Pecor battling. There's Karsnia on the far wall. He gets help. There's it on Thomas's stick. He possesses a bit in the corner. Shuffles it around towards Johnson. Johnson on the near wall. Pulls it up. Vobel now pressuring their point, but it gets sent back in where Gus Pecor tries to chip it up towards Chad Johnson. And now Pecor slides it over to Thomas. Thomas will settle it back down. He sends it around to Johnson. Johnson behind the net now. He's got a little bit of space. Up the wall towards Karsnia. Unable to get a stick on it, and it stays in the zone. Little battle there by Johnson. He does a nice job of winning it, but now White Bear has it on their stick in the near corner. Play comes around where Thomas has it. Thomas up the wall towards Karsnia. Not out, and they come back the other way. Shot steered wide there on a nice backdoor chance by them, and here comes up, nice pass there from Chad Johnson up to Charlie Vobel. Vobel drives wide, he beats the kid right around the edge. Shot, stick save by the goalie. Another chance out front as Vobel looked for Karsnia, but Karsnia was tied up, and White Bear goalie saves it. And we'll have a whistle here with 10:41 left, period one. So it'll be Hansen going every other at center, so now he's matched up with Fiedler and Umland. Puck dumped in deep by Ruben Duth, and that's Hansen on the puck now. Hansen throws it out front, and that'll be whistled down. No shot on net there. Goalie just freezing a puck that was slowly creeping through his crease, and we'll have another offensive zone face-off here on Hansen's strong side. He'll try to win it back to the direction of Joyce and Umland. Puck though won by White Bear Lake. And they'll ring it around, and that puck. And there's Ruben with a good stick. He keeps it in his zone. They go regroup though. Nice little regroup there by White Bear, and they come through. Now it's on the stick of Hansen, who's covering up. Puck stays in the zone where Joyce battles. We have it here on the near wall, about a couple Eagan kids, a couple White Bear kids, and now it's Fiedler. Fiedler with a good body check against the wall, and he'll give it up to Cullen Joyce, who possesses. Uses his body to separate, but White Bear Lake comes away with it. They'll ring it up the wall, and it's a nice job there by Umland to get a stick on that, and that puck does not come out of the zone. Now it does. But White Bear onside, and they'll re-attack. Hansen behind his net. Now White Bear possessing in their near corner. They come behind the net. That's Duth on it. There's a shot. Puck goes wide. No shot on goal there. And White Bear still possessing on this puck. Eagan having a tough time getting control here for a breakout. That's Umland. Here comes White Bear. Shot tip goes wide. Wildcats need a whistle. Cullen Joyce possesses. Joyce still on it. Nice pass over to Umland. Umland sends it rink wide nicely over to Fiedler. Fiedler up to Hansen. We got to get the red line to get off the ice probably here. Oh, there's a big hit. He'll take a penalty for that. Good call by the ref there. Everyone saw it. Fiedler takes a big hit at center ice, and White Bear kid will get a 2-minute minor. They're talking about head contact, and we'll see if they give him anything more than that. I'd just give him a minor. Ref calls interference, so it'll be a 1.5-minute minor assessed to White Bear Lake. We'll be on the power play. It's going to be Vobel, Johnson, and Hittner with Thomas and Gus Picor. That puck will come out. They're going to wave off ice. Thomas in a race. He'll get there first, but White Bear Lake kid strips him from it. Now he battles, and he gets help from Hittner. Hittner with the puck. He weaves around the edge here, throws it up towards Will Todd. Todd will chip it past the kid and get on the forecheck. Now it rings around to the far side where Thomas will protect and keep it in. Gavin with the puck. Shot deflected high where now it's Will Todd. Todd keeps it in the zone nicely there. That's Will Todd's stick comes out. Now it's a one-on-one. Thomas on a White Bear kid. Shot from far out, and Razin has no trouble. Thomas will, no, let's move that puck. All right, we'll get a whistle. And we'll have a defensive zone face-off on the power play here with 42 seconds remaining. Puck comes off the wall. Will Todd through neutral now. He lugs it up. That's going to be offside, though. Puck gets knocked off his stick, and players cross before puck, and so we'll have a line change here for the Wildcats. 34 seconds remaining in this power play, and it's going to be Hansen, Karsnia, and Johnson. Puck gets thrown in where Karsnia is on the forecheck. Comes up to Johnson. Johnson ends up on the stick of a speedy White Bear kid. He'll come down on Ruben Duth. He beats Duth around the edge. Shot goes off the back of the net. Now he'll play it out top to the point. Eagan still on the power play for 10 more seconds. Good win there by Duth on the stick lift. Now it's Hansen battling, and it'll come over to Johnson. Johnson out right to their defenseman. Shot on and a save there by Rasnin. And with 7:27 left in period one, we'll have a defensive zone face-off. And it's going to be Hansen there on the draw. Won by White Bear. They come out high. Here comes Johnson to block that shot. Puck in the corner now. Gus Pecor on pursuit. It's in Thomas's corner, and he gets a stick on that kid and knocks it off his stick. But they try to come back. Now Thomas has it. He'll skate it up. Gavin through neutral, loses it, but now it's Pecor. Pecor loses it. Now it's going to be up to Karsnia to defend. Karsnia bodying. Pass and a shot does not get on net, goes just wide. Puck chipped up, and that comes out of the zone. where Hansen will go for a change and Karsnia will pursue. Puck comes up the wall. Thomas has it. Bobbles it for a second. Puck steered to the side where good save right there by Rasnin. Thomas battles in below and he'll now Thomas has it. Moves it up to Vobel. Vobel off his stick. Taken away by a White Bear Lake player. Now Thomas on it, and that puck is dumped back in where Pecor will have to get it. White Bear on the change, so plenty of time here to make the play. Pecor has it. He'll just rip it up. Tries to rip it, but doesn't get it. Now it's turned over to White Bear Lake, and they come in. Thomas deflects that pass, and he's on the puck. He'll move it up towards the wall, but right to a defenseman. That player tries to go D to D, and it comes out of the zone. Good play by Charlie. Here's a tip. Here's Vobel in. A little too deep. Doesn't get a chance. Blows a tire as he was going to try to wrap that one around. He might have had him. Wildcats getting a defensive change. Here comes a player down on Ruben, but steers him to the corner. No good chance there. Puck comes out high. White Bear Lake working around a kid, but Joyce bothers him enough to turn it over. Now Ruben has it. White Bear, though, coming away with it in the corner. Now Joyce defending in that corner. He'll get help from Vobel and Fiedler. Shot off the backside of the pipe. No shot on net there either. Shot still 3-3. Tied up here early in the game. 5 minutes left, period 1. There's Fiedler coming down off his wing spot to come down low and help out. Now Vobel pulls it off the wall, and he's got it. Here goes Charlie through neutral. He bobs and weaves. Gets the zone. Protects with his body, and he's still on it. Charlie, now it's Umland. Umland with a good pass to Duth. Duth. Shot. Goes wide. Vobel forechecking. He works his way around one, but it comes out high to Duth. Duth with a nice little shot. Tip. Goal! That's going to be Aiden Umland on the tip off a shot from Ruben Duth. So puck came out to Duth at the point. He shoots it on the ice. Umland tips it from top of the circle, and it goes up into the upper corner to give the Wildcats a 1-0 lead. Umland from Duth on your first goal of the game here for the Wildcats. Hansen, Hittner, and Todd, your forwards. Thomas and Pecor, your defensemen. Good play there by Hansen to chip it out. Now Hittner on the attack. Over to Will Todd's side. He's there. Puck comes up and it's dumped in where Pecor will have to get it on his side of the ice. Gus going after it. And here comes Hansen. He has the puck and a little bit of speed, and he'll gain the neutral and gets it in deep. Nice job, Hendricks. And now it's down below the goal line. Wildcats will go on the attack. Hansen with it. He tries for the wraparound, but it's knocked away. Thomas will pinch in. He keeps it in with his foot, I think. And now Hittner helps. And now it's on Thomas's stick, and he'll shove it back in where Will Todd is there. Todd looking out front, looking for Hansen just off his stick. And Hittner there to bother. Hittner back checking. Yeah, aggressive poke check. Here's a 2-on-1. Shot, save. Rebound, goal. So White Bear ties it there on a 2-on-1, and shot on Rasnin, saved, but the forward coming down the slot gathers a rebound, puts it past him, and it's a 1-1 game with 3:56 left. Vobel on the draw. Vobel, White Bear comes through the dot and picks it up. That's almost a design play. Here they come down on Ruben. They got another guy back door. There it is, shot, goal. So White Bear wins the faceoff, comes around the edge, and somehow we end up in a 3-on-1, and White Bear moves it to the kid on the back door, and he pounds it in. And that's 2 goals within, that goal probably was 5 seconds after the other one. So 9 seconds according to cameraman Chris Umland. And it's now a 2-1 game in favor of the White Bear Lake Bears, I believe. And here comes White Bear right down Broadway. They work around one. Shot on, save, rebound. Knocked out into the corner by the Wildcats. That's Cullen Joyce pursuing. He uses his stick to knock it around a bit. They go they go behind their net. Good battle there. Is that Chad? Nice job, Chad Johnson, to win a stick battle. He'll lug it up through neutral. Little toe drag, but it gets knocked off his stick. Charlie's there for it. He looks back door to Karsnia with a good chance. Doesn't quite connect, and White Bear comes away with it. Up through neutral. around one player, but there's Cullen Joyce there to knock that one away. Here it comes back the other way. Shot goes into the corner. White Bear now controlling behind the net. They get help from Vobel, the center, and he'll chip it up towards Chad Johnson, but hops his stick and comes back in the zone. White Bear with the better of the play here in the first period, and they lead 2-1. Now that puck comes up, and puck's laying there. Finally, it's gathered by Vobel, who throws it up towards Johnson. Johnson has it up towards Charlie, who just sends it down. That'll be an ice, and we'll get a line change here. 2:34 left in period one. White Bear up 2-1. Shots 7-4 in favor of the White Bear Lake Bears. Normally, or not normally, but in past years, a district opponent. This year, they're in their own district. So just a nice exhibition game here. Face-off won by White Bear. They go D to D. Umland disrupts that pass a little bit. Here's a shot into the corner. Good job by Henrik to pick that pass off. Tries to move around one kid, but the kid kind of plays the body and is able to come away with it. He'll come up the wall. They'll throw it up the wall where... Oh, here, this kid's coming down quick. Thomas has got him. Measures him up, keeps him to the outside. Bothers him, and then gets help from Hansen, and the puck comes out to Fiedler. Fiedler tries to go cross ice to Umland, but that puck is picked off. Now Thomas has it. He'll regroup. He'll send one up to Fiedler. Fiedler, puck hops off his stick on the pass, and it ends up on a White Bear player's stick and battle on the near wall, and they'll set it in deep. Thomas will retrieve again. Thomas will take it. He's got it. Goes through neutral. He'll just gather it, and now it leaves it for Hittner, but Hittner's pass doesn't connect, and here comes White Bear back the other way. A shot. Easy save for Rasnin, and Hansen has it. Hansen up the wall to Umland. White Bear kid with a nice little bit of patience with the puck. He'll cycle it back down low where Thomas will have it. Thomas, he still has it. He's going to play it up off the wall, and here it is to Hansen. Hansen fights off one check, and he takes it down below the goal line. Goes for the wraparound. Good chance there by Henrik, but it's saved. Now comes up to Duth at the point. Ruben Duth. Shot on by Duth, and it's saved right there by the White Bear goalie. Wildcats will have an offensive zone face-off here with 57 seconds left in period one. Vobel on the draw. Puck in the slot. Shot by Hittner ends up on goal, but White Bear goalie grabs it, and we'll redo that face-off. Vobel again on the draw. He wins it, even though he's on his weak side. Back to Todd. Todd tries to go to Duth. Puck comes out of the zone where that's going to be offsides. Joyce able to collect it, throws it up to the wall. It's dumped in, but Wildcats were not onside, so now it's a neutral zone face-off, 44 seconds left. Back on it again, he chips it up off a White Bear Lake kid. Nice, that wasn't Duth, that was Todd. Now Duth goes D to D to Joyce, who dumps it in. And with 25 seconds left, White Bear in their own end. Comes up through neutral. Good back check right there by Will Todd to break that one up. Will slams on the brakes, plays it back up the wall. Gets help from Vobel and Joyce. Puck stays in the zone. Wildcats need to get that out. Doesn't happen. Here come the Bears back the other way with 5 seconds. Toe drag shot. Doesn't go off the back of the net. Now it's out front. 1 second. That'll do it. So Wildcats down 2-1 after one. Shots on net favoring the White Bear Lake Bears 8-7. All right, welcome back for period 2. Wildcats will start on the penalty kill here. Minor penalty to Cullen Joyce for slashing right as the whistle happens. So it'll be a minute 30 here for the Wildcats to try to kill it off. Face off there. They love that play, and that's a design play. White Bear comes around the edge. It's Hansen defending. Good job by him. Now, nope, doesn't get a call there. That's nice. Is that Hansen on the puck? Yep, he'll lug it out. Chips it out, and then chips it deep. No ice, thank you. A couple fortuitous calls there for the Wildcats. Here they come back the other way. Thomas breaks it up once. Puck comes back in, and now it's Hansen behind his net. He chips up to Karsnia, but it's intercepted. Karsnia battling on the near wall. It's still shorthanded for 53 seconds on this minor. Shot on. And it'll be a defensive zone face-off. It looks like we got, who we got out there? Duth, Thomas, Vobel, and who is that left winger? I cannot tell. CJ, yeah, it looks like him, I think. All right, Vobel pressuring up top. Nice job, Charlie. But they're able to get it in. Stick through, but Thomas had it lifted, and now here goes Chad Johnson through neutral. He kicks it up and dumps it in. Vobel being a good F3 here, stays high on the PK. Now he'll give a little bit of pressure. He turns it over. Charlie battling, but puck comes back to White Bear. They'll go D to D. 20 seconds left in the minor to Joyce. Would be good for Eagan to kill this one off. Here they come back the other way. White Bear Lake with a zone entry here. Who do they got? They leave it for one. Good back check by Vobel to help out. Puck in the near wall. Charlie puts that puck right off the kid's stick. Now he gives a rink-wide pass over towards Chad. That should be ice, but they're not going to give it to him. So it gets chipped in. Now Joyce's penalty is off. He'll go off, and Umland hops the bench. And puck turned over in neutral. Umland's got it. He'll chip it up. Here's Chad Johnson with a bit of a chance. He's got Vobel streaking. Doesn't quite get it to him, and here comes back White Bear the other way. It's 3-on-2. They work around the edge, but Thomas misses him too. But Sawyer Rasden bails us out, and nice save by him. So it'll be defensive zone face-off here. Penalty is killed off by the Wildcats, so everyone's 5-on-5. And it will be Hansen on the draw. He's out there with Fiedler and Umland, Duke and Joyce. Puck comes around towards Umland. He's got it. Umland throws it out, shot on net. Just off net, not quite on, but now it's Duke around the corner towards Fiedler. And here it is, Hansen. Hansen through neutral. He'll chip it in. White Bear's on it. They reverse it back the other way. Joyce will pinch down. He keeps it in. Now it's Fiedler. Fiedler looks out front. Doesn't quite connect, but here's Duke. He'll set it in deep where Fiedler's on it. Fiedler looks to throw it out towards Umland, but that'll get sent down. And Raz will play it up towards Duke. Duke up and out of the, not quite out of the zone. Puck comes in, and White Bear's alone, but does not collect the puck, and so no chance. And Hansen will take it away and cycle it back down wisely to Cullen Joyce. Joyce behind his own net. Backhand pass up to Umland. Umland looking rink wide there, but intercepted, and here comes White Bear. Now it's dumped in, and good stick there by Cullen Joyce to get possession. He'll chip it up the wall, does not get out, and still doesn't get out. That defenseman did a nice job holding the wall there, and we'll get a full line change. 5 new skaters for your Wildcats. So it'll be Vobel with Todd and Hittner and Thomas and Pecor. Pecor with it now. He goes to Thomas. Thomas gives it to Vobel. Vobel on the regroup. He gives it over to Todd. Wildcats stay onside. Todd dumps it in. Let's get him the forecheck. Go, Keith. Hittner there. Todd here. They come out, though, clean. And here's a 2-on-1. Thomas defending. He gets a stick on that pass and breaks it up, and now Pecor has it. Pecor tries to chip it up, but it's intercepted And here come the White Bear back in the zone. Now it's going to end up on the stick of Thomas. He'll gather it. Thomas spins away from pressure, loses an edge. Now he needs help from the center. Oh, Hittner's knocked over by a big White Bear kid. Puck comes out to the top, shot on, save. Oh, good stick there by Sawyer. A couple good saves, and now it's rung around to the other side. Eagan slow to the puck here, shot on net. Doesn't go on net, it goes wide. Vobel on it. He gets a stick on it. Oh, doesn't come out. Now Thomas left to defend. Thomas defending. He uses his body and pinches this kid off. Shoves it up the wall for Hittner. Doesn't quite get there. Now comes back in where Thomas has it with a little bit of time and space. See if he just sends it up towards Todd. Todd to Vobel. Vobel, nice job getting it out over to Hittner. Hittner dump it in, chain. Doesn't get it in. That puck comes back the other way. Now it's Vobel picking it off. We got to get a puck in deep and get off the ice here in the second period. White Bear, though, possesses through neutral. They come in. Thomas steers that one to the corner. And that's Chad Johnson can't quite get it out. Now it's a 2-on-1 down low. 3-on-1. All right. Wildcats desperate for a change here. Here's a pass. And here goes Chad Johnson through neutral. Little time and space. Get this puck in. Now we can get off the ice. White Bear behind their own net. Eagan getting a couple fresh skaters on, which we desperately needed. White Bear up through neutral. They'll come back the other way. Joyce defending. He takes a whack at the kid, but he works his way around. Shot does not come on net. Good tie up there by Ruben Duth to prevent a scoring chance. There's a pass by Johnson up towards Hansen. Does not connect, and White Bear Lake will regroup around their own net. That's Hansen bothering. He'll need help from Karznia. Puck comes up here where Cullen Joyce can get it. He'll shovel it in deep. Hansen's pinned up against the wall, battling. And White Bear will freeze it. And we'll have a offensive zone face-off. Looks like Will Todd might be playing a little defense. There he is. So a little bit of a line change here for the Wildcats. Will Todd back on defense. Gussie's up at forward. And it's Vobel on the draw. Puck rung around. Will Todd's going to get over there, though. Nice job. Breaks that up. Now it's going to come back the other way. Umland back. Covering up for Todd. Nice stick by him. He'll give it back to Thomas. Thomas has it. His pass up to Umland. Ummy up to Vobes. Vobes through neutral. Sends it in wisely to get on the forecheck. You got Fiedler. Speedy Liam Fiedler on the forecheck. Over to Umland. Wildcats buzzing. Could use a goal right now. Puck comes up. Too much gap right here, defense. Comes through, Thomas defending. He'll take the body and knock that kid over. And now it's White Bear at the top of the zone. Spins away from one. He's got another guy there, though, and Joyce with good puck support. He pulls it off the wall nicely. And here goes Wildcats back the other way. They get a little body play, and they'll take over possession. Kind of letting them play, I think, a little bit. A nice play by Vobel. He strips it. He's got Umland on a 2-on-1. Charlie around the net. Pass up front. Oh! Almost on the stick of Liam Fiedler there, but just skips through, and now there's an interception. Nope, here comes White Bear back the other way. Duth back to defend. Pass over, doesn't connect. Nice back check by Will Todd there to break that one up. Todd's still out there on defense, I think. Puck comes up. Oh, almost chance there by Umland, but puck stays in. Good job by Aiden to lift a stick. White Bear still has the puck. Knocked down by Will Todd. And now finally taken away by Umland, who gives it to Vobel. These guys are tired. They've been out there for a while, I think. Shot. Oh, deflected off Todd. Shot. Goes wide. Will Todd now. He'll gather it off the wall and pull it this way. He's nice. Gets his head up. Nice pass to Umland. Umland off the wall now to Vobel. Vobel intercepted, taken away, I guess, in neutral. But now Vobel's got it. Charlie right down Broadway. Hooked. And a goal! Vobel able to fight off a hook to get the puck back on his stick, and he goes upper corner to tie this one up for the Wildcats. Was that from Umland? I don't remember. somebody kind of shoveled that up to him. And then Vogel did the work, though, and split a couple defensemen, got in tight. It was a Fiedler? So that was from Fiedler. So, yeah, Fiedler passes it. Umland able to fight, or not Umland. Vogel fights through 2 defensemen, gets in tight, and goes top corner. 2-2 game. Here comes White Bear back the other way. Good job there by Hansen, but it ends up at the point where White Bear throws it in. Tip goes wide. That's Duth battling. He's out there with Cullen Joyce at defense. Oh, comes up the wall, shot. Good save by Razin there to get a whistle. 5:32 left here, tie game. Shots favoring the White Bear Bears 12-9. It's Hansen with Pecor and Hittner. Puck comes out. Now it's dumped in deep. Duth behind his net. He gets help from Hittner. Joyce goes down. Puck in the slot. Shot goes wide. Now White Bear's a penalty on somebody. Probably Eagan is my guess. I don't know. I didn't see it, but and another penalty there. Now we're going to go down 2. So Pecor got one for sure. So they got Cullen Joyce with a penalty and Hittner with a penalty. So Wildcats get 2 penalties on 1 play. And it's going to be a 5-on-3 for a minute 30 here. Hansen, Thomas, and Todd will try to kill this off. But they'll have a full minute 30 with a 5-on-3 advantage. Wildcats need to pack this in and win a battle, get out of our end. So Joyce and Hittner collect minor penalties on the same play. Puck comes out. Hansen. They'll go D to D. Stay down low, Hansen. Yep, pack it in. Triangle it up. Keep them out there. We don't mind them. There's a pass through across the old railroad. Pass goes off Thomas's skate. Deflected in the corner. Thomas defending. Now it's off to the half wall to White Bear Lake. Keeps it to the outside. Will Todd battling out front. Hansen here as the top forward. Puck goes across. There's a shot. Goal. So White Bear will go up 3-2 here. We'll get one guy out. That'll be Joyce. And so it'll be 5-on-4 now for still a minute 2. So Wildcats still have their work cut out for them, trying to cut off the rest of this penalty. Just a pass across the slot, and the player goes top corner to give them a 3-2 lead. So White Bear now regrouping. Good play there by, I don't even know who that is, 32, Chad Johnson with a nice play. Take the puck away, and now it's chipped up and out where goaltender Eddie will grab it and toss it back on. Nice face-off win by Vogel. He gives it over to Thomas. Thomas will regroup with a little bit of possession here. He sends it up nicely to Chad Johnson, but off his stick. And White Bear will possess here in their own end. Now it comes in. Thomas defending, still defending. Gets a stick on it. That shot goes wide. Vogel Johnson now at the top. This puck comes across into the White Bear kid, but he bobbles it, and that gives Vogel a chance to get on him. Vogel now still defending here at the top part. Now he'll trade it off to Thomas down low. Thomas ties his guy up, and here goes Chad Johnson through neutral. He's got Charlie Vogel with him. It's a 2-on-3 basically. Chad sends it over towards Vogel, but doesn't connect. White Bear behind their own end. We got 2 forwards in deep here, but we're full strength now, so Hittner hops the box. Here's Thomas off the wall. Shot on by Thomas. Does not quite go in. Puck comes around to the near side. Comes up. Thomas will gather this one in neutral. Puck's dumped in. That's probably intentional, but they're just going to call it from where Gavin threw it, which will be right here in the neutral zone blue line. So neutral zone face-off, 3:17 left. Hansen, Umland, Fiedler. We're finally back to full strength. Nice job, Duth. Over to Cullen, Joyce. Joyce. Up towards, that's going to be a nice. Nope, Fiedler got a piece of it, so it goes in deep. No whistle, but here comes White Bear back the other way. They break it out nicely, and they got a 2-on-1. One kid with speed, able to get around our defense, shot, and a goal. So breakout play there by the White Bear Lake was pretty clean, and then they were able to headman a pass and get a 2-on-1. Speedy skater gets around the edge, gets in, and shot gets past Rasnan, stick side low. 4-2 White Bear here, out shooting the Wildcats 14-10. White Bear runs the same face-off play on the neutral zone dot. Center ties up, wing swings through. It's worked for them about 4 or 5 times. Now it's Duth battling down low with Umland. Umland gets the puck. He throws it out nicely there to Henry. That's Liam Fiedler. Fiedler through neutral. He gets tied up by a big player, but he possesses and gives it off to Joyce. Joyce able to get it in deep. Nice job there by Umland to read that one. He'll send it in to Fiedler. Fiedler, puck comes up through neutrals. Here comes White Bear back the other way. Good play by Will Todd. Great play by Will Todd to use his body to break up that rush. Does not get fooled looking at the puck. There's Joyce up to Umland. Umland over to Todd. Now Todd will just regroup at his own end. Not sure what they're...
Too many.
So too many men on the ice. I didn't see it, but not great. On us?
No, it should be.
Oh,
Yeah,
we had the puck.
But it's on them.
Okay. So bad puck. What? Yeah, it should have. I thought it was on us only because they blew the whistle right away. But we had possession, so it should have not. It should have been a delayed. A round of applause for penalty box manager Sarah Vobel opening the door. That's the most she'll contribute to the team all year. So, all right, here's Charlie on the draw. He tries to do this old little sneak through, doesn't quite work. Hittner there, though, breaks up the outlet pass. Now we got a couple guys on him. That's Pecor breaking it up. Comes up the wall where, pops out. Thomas will grab it. He'll spin away from pressure. Sends it back up the wall nicely there where Will Todd has it. Todd back through neutral. He sends it over to Pecor. Pecor, puck comes off his stick, and here comes White Bear back the other way. Thomas will defend one-on-one. Breaks that puck play up, and here comes Vobel. Vobel will send it back down. I think he was looking for Thomas, but they were not on the same page, and now it's on Will Todd's stick. Todd will send it around, where now Thomas will have it with a lot of time and space. One guy on him. He pulls it back off the wall and sends it up towards Gus. Gus has it. He just throws it up towards Hittner, who's ridden off the wall. Now Pecor. We're onside. Pecor throws it towards the net. Now here's Charlie. Charlie has it. He'll scissors. He's got it right here. Shoot. Puck shot off the foot of a White Bear kid. Another chance. Doesn't connect. Comes back out. Here's Cullen Joyce at the top of the zone. He possesses. Shot on. Goes wide. Now it'll be Thomas on this puck. He possesses it. Gives it to Vobel. Vobel. Toe dragger on one. Looks back to Thomas. Thomas. Now it's Hittner. Shot. Battling. It's in the feet of Charlie Vobel. Comes out high. And it'll go all the way down where Cullen Joyce will retrieve. Actually, Sawyer Rasnan has it. He plays it up, but it's intercepted. Thomas, though, breaks that play up. Don't know where the puck is. There it is. It's in his feet. Thomas now has it. He's just going to send it down on net. And we're going to get a line change here. At least he'll get off. And White Bear will come back the other way. 3-on-2 shot. Save Rasnan. Right at the buzzer. Able to get a stick save. So 4-2 White Bear Lake after 2 periods. Wild game's about to start is what I got on my phone. But anyways, 4-2 after 2 shots favoring White Bear 15-13. Wildcats with a bit of pressure at the end of that period, but unable to get one in the net. fellow commentator Bill Todd here by me. Oh my gosh, I'm missing the little thing. Does that matter? Oh.
Has the pace. They're definitely a little faster, making quicker decisions than the Wildcats so far. So a lot of ground to make up here in the third period.
Yeah, 2-goal lead. So the next goal is the big one, is what I would tell the team here. Wildcats get it, and all of a sudden it's a dogfight for the remainder. White Bear gets the next one. Wildcats would be down 3 and would really have their work cut out to get back into it. So need to come out here in the first 5 minutes of the third period, find a way to get that puck in deep, go to work, get some pucks on this goalie, and put one in.
You got to stay out of the box, too.
Stay out of the box.
Too many penalties.
Too many penalties. Yep, 5-on-3. They got 1 on that. So Wildcats break the huddle, and they're set to go here for the start of the third period. All right. It looks like Hansen and Johnson, and is that Karsnia? With Joyce and Duth, your defenseman. Hansen on the draw. He ties up the center and kicks the puck, but it ends up, they've run that play about 10 times. Our wings have to tie up. But it ends up on Duth's stick. Duth plays it over. He's got a little bit of time and space right now. He gives it to Joyce. Joyce, nice pass right there, but Cars off his stick, and here goes the forecheck of Karsnia and Hansen, but they come up back the other way. And Duth will grab that puck and throw it out of harm's way into the corner. Joyce with a good long stick bats it up towards Karsnia. Karsnia shuffles it up but doesn't quite get to Hansen. Puck comes back on our end where Raz saves one. Good stick lift there by Joyce, who battles. Nice job, Cullen. He wins that one. He'll send it around to Chad Johnson, who fields it, who picks it up, and now he chips it out. White Bear, though, has possession. They'll regroup. White Bear coming into the offensive zone. Play is taken away by Cullen Joyce. He plays it up the wall. Still battling, but it comes in down low where Ruben Duth will have to grab it. Duth up the wall to Umland. Umland. That puck will not go for ice, and Wildcats able to get a full change. Nice breakout there by White Bear, though. They stretch it up. Will Todd defending. Shot goes off the back of the net. Puck cycled down low. He's going to get help from his center. There's Charlie Vogel. And Thomas just drills a kid.
He tried to initiate. I'm all right with that.
And they're going to call him for a check, but...
Uh-oh. He's going to have to talk to Mom down there.
Yep. Gavin and his mom will be in the same penalty box there as kid came around the net and Gavin took all body. They don't like that until next year. So here's White Bear Lake at the top of the zone. Wildcats having to kill this one off. Umland playing defense along with Will Todd. Puck comes out high. White Bear walks the line to the middle of the zone. Shot tipped. Push that kid out of there. White Bear kid digging around in Razin's tummy after he freezes it. 12:08 left, period 3, minute 11 left in the minor to Thomas. Vogel on the draw. Face-off won by a White Bear. It comes out to Tommy Norman. Norman with a shot on, goalie saves it. .12:02 left now. Vogel on the draw. He wins it back nicely. Todd now battling for it. It's Umland playing defense on the right side. White Bear will possess it in their corner. Not going to hurt us from that angle, so leave him there. Now they have it on the half wall. They pull it off. They'll cycle it back up. This guy's in the middle. Shot on, save, rebound, goal. And so White Bear up 5-2 now on the power play goal. Rebound shot goes in. And Wildcats here with too many men on the ice, so Vogel will go off. Hansen on the draw. Over to Joyce. Joyce spins away, gives it to Duth. Duth flips it up towards Hittner off his stick, and it trickles into the zone where the Wildcats will get on the forecheck. Hittner and Pecor out there now with Hansen. There's Hittner coming around the net. White Bear Kid comes up the wall. Hansen bothering him. Duth bothering him. He works his way around. Puck in the middle, but they're able to get a hand on it, and now we're defending. Duth pass out top, comes out of the zone. Nice play there by White Bear to pull it away. That's Hansen riding that kid off the puck. It goes in deep where Duth has it. Duth, nice play there to chip it to Joyce. Joyce comes off his stick, and now it's on Hittner's stick. Hittner throws it up to Hansen. Hansen with a shot. Goalie makes a nice save there on a good chance by Henrik Hansen. Comes out high where Cullen Joyce battles. Joyce on the half wall here on the near side. He sends it in deeper where I can't. Who is that? Is that Henrik? Yep, Henrik. Henrik surveys his options. He's got. Oh, he had Karsnia back door just off Drew's stick. Doesn't quite get on net. Puck comes up. Thomas will possess. Go, Gavin. Go. Thomas has it. He'll think about skating now. Here he goes. Oh, lost it for a second. Puck sent down. That'll be Will Todd's puck. Will's got it. He's going to get his head up. He'll play it around the back of the wall to Thomas. Thomas pulls it off the wall, but it ends up in the middle of the ice. A couple guys battling there, and Charlie overskates it. Thomas with a body play there. White Bear spinning around. Thomas stays on him and breaks it up, and Karsnia is able to get it out. Puck comes in. Thomas now will defend that one, and it'll end on Will Todd's stick. Todd up towards Johnson. Johnson. And that'll be an offsides call, I believe, and we'll have a neutral zone face-off with 9:37 left. Bill, you got this for a minute while I use the restroom?
Yeah, of course. All right, Vobel in on the draw. We got Vobel, Johnson, and Karsnia with Joyce and Duth back on D. Duth chases the puck, gets it to Johnson. Johnson looks to get a breakout pass towards Vobel, and that fails. Shot comes in on Razinen. He makes the save. Joyce, nice little backhand pass to try to escape the zone. Eagan just cannot get out of the zone with much clean. Here comes Vobel down the right side. Vobel's got Johnson with him. Here we go. 2-on-1. Vobel, shoot that. Good shot. Rebound to Johnson, but nice back check by number 12 from White Bear Lake. Puck still loose. Back behind. Who's got it? Karsnia back to Duth. Duth from the point. Shot goes just wide. Joyce pinches in. Battle along the near boards. Comes back behind. Vobel gives chase. White Bear Lake loses it along the boards, and Johnson keeps it in momentarily until it gets knocked out to center. Duth, D to D over to Joyce. Joyce, the speed into the zone. Beat him, buddy. Good backhand shot, and the goalie makes the save. 8:32 to go in the third period. Eagan still down 5-2. Eagan wins a face-off. Shot goes just wide. Thomas and Todd back on D. Umlin battling in the corner. Stay with him, Aiden. Retreats back behind. Fiedler gives chase. Thomas pinches. Fiedler has it. Fiedler carries it to the middle but loses possession. Todd pinches in to try and keep in the zone, and he does momentarily. And Umlin with the cover back on D. Here comes White Bear Lake. Good job by Aiden to force him wide and mix him up. Aiden goes down. And here comes Hansen. Hansen's got Fiedler with him. Fiedler at the tail end of his shift, however. Tired legs. Fiedler now. White Bear Lake comes into the Eagan zone. Gets good defensive stand there by Todd. 2 in a row. Thomas knocks it to the corner. White Bear Lake back at the point. D to D. Shot comes in on Todd. He'll chip it off the boards up and out. Right back into the Eagan zone. 7:22 to go. Todd will go over to Umlin. Umlin Rink wide to Fiedler. Fiedler, nice move to get the blue line. They are onside, but he loses control of the puck. Here comes a speedy winger for White Bear Lake, and he'll chip it deep. Thomas retrieves, and he'll go back to Todd. Todd's got some time and space. He carries it up. Got to get rid of that puck. Got to pass that puck up. White Bear Lake way off sides, and they'll regroup back to center. White Bear Lake into the zone. They're onside. Hansen, good back check. He'll go behind Razinen. Nobody there to help him. 3-on-1 in the corner there, and Eagan comes out with it. Back to the point. Here comes Thomas. Thomas gets those legs moving. Eagan changes behind him. Thomas 1-on-3. Still with possession. Good battle by Thomas. Needs some help, and here comes Vobel. Vobel in the corner. White Bear Lake has it. Oh, good stick there by Thomas. He's got to wait to go in the zone, and Eagan is off sides. So we'll go back to Ryan Thomas here. 6:11 to go, third period.
Thank you, Bill Todd. Expert announcer, seasoned veteran on the mic. Vobel now on the draw. He's got Hittner and Karsnia. Duth and Joyce are defensemen. Now that defenseman fans on it, and Karsnia pressures. Volbs will come off the wall. Here comes White Bear back the other way. They come through neutral. Good play by Ruben to keep him to the outside right there by Ruben. Nice defensive effort there. And now Hittner coming back on the back check nicely and pins his kid. He'll retreat to his position while Vobel plays the shot out front. Goes up and over the top of the net. And here comes up the wall to Drew Karsnia. Karsnia has it. Can't get it out. Now here comes White Bear back the other way. White Bear still keeping it in. They'll dump it in. Shot. Comes out high where White Bear still has it. Good puck support there by Charlie Vobel, and here comes a 3-on-2 back the other way. Vobes through neutral, moves around one. He's got a little time and space, moves around up, gets his pocket picked, and here comes White Bear back the other way, but Duth is there. With a lot of time and space, Ruben will take it. Might as well skate it up there, Rubes. Take a shot on net, fire it. Puck deflected up and out. Comes out to Charlie. Charlie with a shot. Tip! Oh! Hittner with a good tip, but couldn't quite off the pipe. What's that? Yeah, somebody got checked. That was a shot from Joyce that Hittner got a good tip on. Tips it off the post, and then it kind of lays there, and he charges the net, but goalie gets on it. And we have a whistle here, 5-2 game with 5 minutes left, period 3. Shots on net, 21-18. Puck rung around here where Thomas is going to have to retreat. He's got a 2-on-1. Oh, that kid sneaks through, but that pass does not connect. Thomas will play him in the corner. Bodies him up. And Wildcats will come away with it. That's good help from the center, Hansen. Hansen up towards Umland, and it gets out. And here goes speedy Chad Johnson. Hustling after it. He wins a battle. Here goes Chad. Good chance to score. Oh, just misses the net. Puck comes out high. Johnson tries to throw it back out front. He's battling in the near wall. Gets help from Aiden Umland. Umland will send it out high to Todd. Todd with a big clap bomb. Hits the guy in the shin pad. Here comes White Bear Lake back the other way. It's going to be a 2-on-1 with Umland back checking. Shot goal. So White Bear gets a 2-on-1. Umland, I think it was Umland back checking hard. But yeah, he was on the other side. Thomas was playing the puck. Guy took a shot, beats Razin in upper corner, left side. Now it's 6-2. White Bear Lake. Vobel, nice regroup there to Duth to Umland to Vobel. Umland trying to, or not Umland, Vobel trying to get around a defenseman. He's got it behind his own net. He'll do the old turnaround shot. Whistle down. Fiedler going to the net hard. And we'll get a line change here as Hittner and Gus Pecor climb the boards. Puck comes in deep there where Hittner's on it. He gets help from Vobel. Vobel slides it looking for Pecor. Puck's still loose. Gus is battling. White Bear comes away with it. Puck comes up now, and here goes White Bear through neutral. It's a 3-on-2. Duke does a nice job defending, though, to break up that rush, and his partner, Cullen Joyce, is now on the puck. Help from Vobel, but White Bear around their own net. Shot and a goal. Right there, White Bear forward behind his own net, centers it out to a backdoor player who's open on the ice, and he puts it in. They'll make it 7-2 White Bear here. They've put on 3 goals in the third period. Shots on net 23-20 in favor of the White Bear Lake Bears. So it's Hittner, Hansen, Pecor, Thomas, and Todd. White Bear will gather this face off and regroup. They send it up. Puck doesn't connect. Eagan battles for it. Now it's Will Todd. Todd fires it up towards Pecor. Pass can't quite connect, and here comes White Bear. Thomas pinching in. Hansen there pressuring. White Bear will regroup again. Now they'll come back to the far side, and they'll send it up where Gus has it. Pecor on the puck. He spins away and sends it in. Puck comes up the wall. Good break out there by White Bear, but Will Todd's got it. Todd with a little time and space. He scissors it with Thomas. Nice play, Will. Thomas up the wall there to Henrik Hansen. Hansen will send it in deep. And Wildcats will get on the forecheck. And here comes White Bear right back the other way. It's a 2-on-2. They work around the perimeter. Backdoor. Doesn't connect there. Good defense by Todd and Duth. That puck is offsides, and we'll have a neutral zone face-off with 2:12 left. Plenty of game clock left. I think we have ice till 7:45, so we still have 12 minutes left. The upside is if this ends early, I got time for another drink before the next game. White Bear takes the zone. They're not going to call that one. Carsey got his stick in the skates, but inadvertently they didn't give him a call. Probably the right thing to do. Now it's Joyce behind his net. He'll flip it up towards Chad Johnson. Johnson looking for far side Carsey. It's intercepted shot. Good block by Charlie. Here he goes. Vogel around the edge. He's got this kid beat. Shot and a goal. Charlie Vogel with his second of the game on a block shot. Gets in alone. Defenseman was back, but he sort of decided to let Charlie go, and he took the player without the puck. Wrong idea when Charlie has it, and he beats him into the net and finishes pretty easily. So 7-3 now, and Joyce flips it up. They go D to D. Again D to D. Now off the wall, and White Bear will dump it in. Rubin will hustle after it. He wins that battle and sends it up to Karsny. Karsny off the wall. Again off the wall. Doesn't quite get it out. And now here comes White Bear right down Broadway. Shot and a goal. And it's 8-3 now in favor of White Bear. So with 1:14 left here, we got time for one final chance here. White Bear loves that face-off play. Tie up, that winger comes through and gathers the puck. He works around Todd. Shot, saved by Rasnan. Puck now in the far corner. Tied up, Thomas battling. Oh, he falls, and now it's going to be Hansen who will throw it around towards Fiedler. Puck comes up to the top. Chipped in, Thomas breaks it up, and now it's Will Todd who will have puck. 45 seconds left. Will through neutral, up to Hansen. Hansen tries to push it through the kid's feet, but he just maintains possession around the perimeter. Still has it. Nope. Comes off his stick where Umland battles. Umland and Fiedler were there, but here comes White Bear through neutral. It's a 2-on-2 with Todd and Thomas back. This kid tries to make a move. Pass goes through, but does not connect, and now White Bear on it again. Shot. There it is in the corner. Thomas will hustle after it. He'll just chip it up and into the bench. With 15 seconds left, we'll have a defensive zone faceoff. So Wildcats are going to lose this one. 15 seconds left in the game. Turn into Phantom B1 channel after this as they take on Minneapolis at the conclusion of this game. Nice pass there by Umland, chipped up by Fiedler. 5 seconds left. Fiedler throws it out front, intercepted, and White Bear back the other way. And that'll do it. Wildcats will fall 8-3 to the White Bear Lake Bears. Wildcats will have a couple days of practice, and then I think they have got a couple games this weekend, maybe one Saturday or one Sunday. So that's it from Tria Rink in downtown St. Paul, which is a crowded place on a Wild home game. We'll see you next time.